You can feel the tension, right? All right, let's start with my take, and it's a little different today because I'm dedicating today's session to J.R. Simplot. John Richard Simplot. He was born January 4th, 1909 in Dubuque, Iowa, the third of 6 children. When he died in 2008, he was the 89th richest person in the United States. He was worth almost $4 billion. By the way, at 99, he was the oldest billionaire on the Forbes 400, and I got to tell you, his journey is the stuff of legends. In 1910, his family moved to Idaho, where they lived in a sod roof log cabin. I mean, you can imagine this guy running around with bare feet. At 14 years old, Simplot left home, struck out on his own, and get this, the reason? He had an argument with his father who wouldn't let him attend a basketball game. A little hard-headed kind of guy, right? So the story goes that his mom gave him $20 in gold coins. He stayed at a nearby hotel. They charged him $1 a night. He was a natural-born hustler. His first investments included a rifle, an old truck, and he got 600 hogs. By 1928, Simplot had took those 600 hogs and made $7,500. That's what he saved up. He joined in with a partner, and he bought an electric potato sorter. Had an argument with his partner. So guess what? They flipped a coin to see who would own the business. Simplot won the coin toss. He expanded that business into all facets of potato production, and within 10 years, he was the largest potato shipper in the West. He even supplied much of our dried potatoes and vegetables for our troops during World War II. And when wartime shortages made it difficult to buy fertilizer, J.R. Simplot simply manufactured, plant and produced his own. Then the modern era came around, right? We saw households get refrigerators, freezers, all kinds of kitchen appliances. And so he had an employee who actually approached him and said, listen, why don't we freeze these potatoes, right? You know, JR said it won't work. He said, no, give me a shot. So he said, give me one of those frozen boxes. I'll make it work. Well, okay. He balked, but he said, go ahead. And within months, they actually created the frozen French fry. Now, here's the thing. It actually bombed initially when they tried to go straight and sell it to housewives. They were like, it doesn't taste that good. But it did get the attention of another maverick, Ray Kroc of McDonald's fame. And on a handshake, Simplot became the main supplier of frozen potatoes to the restaurant chain. Hence, Mr. Spud was born. But he wasn't done there. 1978, twins, Ward and Joe Parkinson, they're born in Blackfoot, Idaho. They founded a semiconductor company called Micron. In Idaho, think about that, right? So they're approaching all these local business owners. They needed backing, and they got some, including Simplot. The company struggled early on, and as they struggled, Simplot bought more and more and more. He got a greater share of the business. But by 1984, this company was absolutely booming. Then this other threat loomed large from out of nowhere, Japan. They were dumping cheap chips into our market. Moreover, they limited American access to their market. Simplot eventually persuaded Ronald Reagan to levy tariffs. That's right, Ronald Reagan and tariffs in the same sentence, folks. 100% on $300 million worth of Japanese imports, but almost all of it was semiconductor chips. And by the way, it saved the American chip industry. I think the fighting spirit of Simplot and the company's founders have stayed with this company. Look at where the stock has come. And it's emerged as a global memory chip powerhouse. It's supercharged, and the stock proves that. By the way, Simplot, the personification of rugged individualism that has made America exceptional.